Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the New York Giants. The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's... through the end zone for a touchback. Now a first carry for their fullback. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Now they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
49er. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
It's now 3rd down and 3.
On play action, it's Garoppolo. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal. They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Niners 7, Giants nothing. Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Able to slither by. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. He'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 47-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jones finds his tight end Ingram. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 41-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Niners 7, Giants nothing.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st down, New York.
And this is Shepard on the jet sweep. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Hart on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
This defense is really flown around in the 1st half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And that is incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
That was a nice run, a nice game there as they head towards the 2-minute warning.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Niners' 9-yard line.
Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. Business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 3rd down, Jones. And Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
Touchdown,
Evan Ingram there to make the grab. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
At 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will be a touchback. No return for Ayuk.
At their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Here we go. Watch the run, leg. Check, 21.
And it's incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
65. Check 26, check 26.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Isaac Yedem picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 8-yard.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now the question, what do you do here? Time not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figure from this spot you'd need a good 50, 60 yards to even consider a field goal try.
Yeah, so there's optimism there, but there's also a little bit of restraint, right? You got to make sure you don't take a sack here, don't end up in the end zone, ball gets stripped. You could give up 2 points in that occasion, or maybe even 6 if you can't get on it and recover it yourself. So make sure you protect the guy throwing the football if indeed that's the plan of attack.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. Nice move at the 40. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. He'll buy some time right. And I think the ball's out. And this is going to be 49er football.
Fumble on the play, recovered by the defense.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well